Hello and welcome back to Identity, the series that helps us discover who we are and what our potential is. Over the last two episodes, we've been looking at how various factors shape our image. Today, we will consider what is probably the main factor that determines how we think of ourselves, and that's people. What people say to us and about us shapes us. And unfortunately, what most people say is not positive. When we grow up, we hear our parents tell us we're good for nothing. Our teachers call us dummies. Our friends call us various names, very often uncomplimentary. When we get married, we hear worse things. Our spouses call us ugly and useless. And then there are the other labels people give us: cheat, liar, hypocrite, scoundrel, and these are just the politer words they use to describe us, is it not? When we keep hearing these things repeated over and over again, we start to believe them. And there is hardly a single person among us who can look at themselves in the mirror and think they're seeing somebody who's worth anything. Even the more confident and stronger among us are given to feelings of wretchedness when they think about what's been said to them or about them. Consequently, we seek approval and acceptance and admiration and appreciation, often going to crazy lengths to obtain it. And sometimes we get it. But when this changes, when the approval changes to disapproval, when the acceptance changes to condemnation, when the admiration changes to contempt, when the appreciation changes to displeasure, then we are worse off than when we started. So how do we fix this? By realizing that we cannot, I repeat, we cannot get our self-worth from people. You see, people are broken and shaped by what they have heard others say to them and about them. It is why we will say the same things to others that people said to us if we don't get a healthy sense of self-worth. Also, people are fickle. They can change their opinion of us overnight. They will applaud us one day, boo us the next. They will shower us with praise one moment, spit on our faces the next. See what they did to Jesus. On Sunday, they all shouted hallelujah. On Friday, they screamed, crucify him. So how can we get our value from people? We need to get our value from God and nobody else. He created us. He knows what we are worth. I have created you in my image and likeness, he says. You're fearfully and wonderfully made, he says. I knit you together in your mother's womb, he says. She might forget you, but I never will. See, I've carved you on the palm of my hand. I have never heard a single occasion when God calls us useless or ugly or stupid or good for nothing. He only has good things to say about us. And God is not fickle. When he says he will never leave us or forsake us, he means it. When people say they will stay by our side forever, they might mean it at the moment, but let us not be surprised when they disappear when we need them the most. The apostles ran like rats when Jesus was arrested. So let us put our trust in God and get our sense of worth from what he says and not anybody else, not even when they say good things about us. Over the next few days, we will look at some of the things that God says to us and about us in more detail. We will internalize these truths so that they can replace the lies that have been fed to us for years. Once we know what God says about us, what people say won't matter. It may take some time for it not to matter at all, but I believe that you will see a huge difference in how you look at yourself by the time this series is over. After that, you just have to reaffirm the truths about yourself that you have learned, and you will be well on your way to being the person God created you to be. Your exercise today is going to be a simple one. After I'm done talking, I'll be displaying a number of slides with truths about our identity, the things that God says about us. Please declare them out loud as they appear on your screen, because words have power. Remember, God spoke the world into existence, and as people created in his image and likeness, Our words have power too. I will speak more about this in another episode. I'm done for now. Please do watch the previous 2 episodes if you haven't already. You'll find links to them somewhere along with this post. If you can't find them, visit my website. If these talks are blessing you, please share them and bless others. Until next time, take care and God bless you.